Seeds. Unlocking the opportunity for mutual shared outcomes, enhancing the cohabitation of a shared space. This is our idea for growing a community.
In order to grow a community, we wanted to establish a toolkit which buildings could use to grow and define what their community would be about. So in order to do that, we wanted to start with a diagnostic. We need to get the lay of the land to uncover what are the opportunities that exist in this building. Then we're going to look at what our priorities are. What do we want to sow? What type of community do we want to create? From there, we're moving into planning. How will we work the land in these conditions? What's the plan that we will put together to achieve and unlock the potential? Then we move into assessment. What will we get from this effort? Assessing how our community is working and what we need to do to refresh that community. Initially, we'll start with a diagnostic, a facilitated workshop to get the lay of the land. The critical piece there is having all the stakeholders from the building involved, the tenants, the owners, building services and the agents. Really looking at discovering what are the opportunities that exist in the building. From there we move into aspiration. What are our priorities? What's the desired experience? What kind of community are we trying to create? What are the boundaries to our community? And what do we define as success?
We'll unlock our aspiration by developing a detailed plan. The plan will look at the interests of each of the key stakeholders, the tenants, the building services manager, real estate agent, and the building owners. We've considered the various roles that each of the stakeholders might make. Some will be beneficiaries, some will be doers, some will be sponsors of initiatives in the plan, and some will clearly be beneficiaries. We've looked at the components of a plan, for example, value chain, cohabitation in the shared space, operational efficiency that might be achieved by the participants of the shared space, and safety and security that might be enjoyed by the tenants. By way of example, we might develop a value chain. Imagine how tenants might benefit from their close location. We've thought about the tenants in a particular building. We've thought about the various contributions that they might make to the community. For instance, around offering sustenance, providing design services, being knowledge brokers, perhaps offering specific process capabilities, and tenants who enjoy artefacts and who make and distribute artefacts beyond the building. At the end of the day, what we're looking at is unlocking the potential in each other's business between the stakeholders and the tenants.
From there we move into assessing how a community is working. So we take our key inputs that were developed by all of our key stakeholders and go out and ask, how are we going? How are we tracking? And from that process, revise our charter, revise what we see as our measures of success, and revise our plan that we need to focus on for the next period of activity. Ultimately, we're driving towards outcomes for each of these stakeholders, the owners, the tenants, the building managers, and the real estate agent, which is focused on growing community within a building.